What's up, guys? So I'm doing kind of a different video and everything. I'm doing this off of my laptop with the 4K webcam that I bought and everything, because my phone unfortunately doesn't have the storage space for me to sit there and take it off of that. So, and my GoPro, unfortunately, I can't plug in my mic and everything to sit there and actually take the video with. It would have all the background noise. So hopefully you guys don't hear any background noise right now, because right now I have my massager on that I got included with my chair and everything when I bought it. And then there's the fire alarm is going off, the usual goes off and everything like that. Do like random tests and stuff. And then my older brother, my older autistic brother, he has his music up really loud in his room. So yeah, hopefully you don't hear any actual like background noise with this video. So I kind of want to talk about like anything, but then I'm also like, should I talk about like mental health, or talk about my life, talk about my goals, all that type of stuff? But honestly don't know what I'm really gonna talk about on here. It's it's kind of hard to think about what to talk about or do anything. I've been like pushing off doing like a video like this and posting on YouTube, because the fact of I don't got that many subscribers, and I just don't know what else to do to get more. I tried to do what I can to like do popular stuff. I see thousands of people viewing my content, but they don't subscribe or anything like that. So like, yeah, watching my content is good and everything, but it doesn't really help that much, especially when like you're trying to make it out on YouTube or any platform, really, to sit there and like get paid or anything. I think for YouTube you had to have at least 10,000 subscribers before you can actually start getting paid. And even then, you had to keep up with view count, likes, subscribes, and stuff like that. But it's kind of hard to do that when like people really don't want to do any of that. They just like pop up, watch something for a couple minutes, and just leave. Not even really engaging in the actual content and everything. And yeah, I've tried doing lives and everything. That's where I was doing like my Pokemon and everything like that, and seeing if I just do like rip videos and stuff like that, maybe that will help, because I see a lot of content creators doing that now, and they're getting like hundreds of thousands of views and stuff like that. And I'm like, I want that. I want to be able to make it out there, because my current situation is I'm living with family, and we're living out of an apartment. Unfortunately, we don't have a place of our own, and the rent keeps on going up and everything by $100 a year. So it's kind of hard to sit there and like keep track and everything like that. It's kind of hard to sit there and like make sure that we can afford it and everything. Then there's paying for electricity and everything. That's a separate bill. And then there's not having a car, so paying for like an Uber or something to get to like the store to get food and everything. And then there's in charge there as well. And it's just like we can never catch a break. And yeah, I have a job where I get paid weekly, but it it's just not enough or anything. Nowadays it's just like you need like 4 or 5 jobs just to be able to like even like live like even decently or something or anything, like to be able to have essentials and stuff. And it's just getting worse and worse every day. It just it just sucks really bad. I thought I would be somewhere better than this at this point in my life. I thought I would have like a place of my own, a car of my own, maybe a college degree or two. But life had other plans for me. Life decided that all those things that I wanted was basically just not happening for me. I really wish that life would get easier, but it's not. It's just not going to get any easier for me or anybody. I feel like eventually it's just going to get to the point where we're not going to have anything, where we're going to be basically maybe living on the streets and everything. And I know that don't think that, don't say that and everything, but when everything goes up and up and up and it gets more expensive, it just it just seems like you can never catch a break. It's like you're drowning. You try your best to keep your head above the water, but something always comes in and pushes you right back under. And we all know that the government doesn't really want to help out the people. And yeah, I know, don't bring politics into this, but it is what it is. There are families like mine that literally just barely get by every month. But the government just doesn't care. It just it just seems like it's pointless to try. I see people out there doing dumb stuff and they're getting by so much better than I am. I try to do my best, try to help people out when I can, but it just seems like I'm not going to be able to get myself into a better situation in my life. Unfortunately, right now, my mental health is just just really, really bad. And I know that probably a lot of you would be like, well, go to therapy, go get the help, but unfortunately, I don't have insurance right now. And I can't afford to pay $400 to $500 for basic insurance. Just for the basics. $400 to $500. And that's not including what you'll have to pay when you actually get to the actual appointment. The better insurances are so expensive that it's just like, why am I going to pay you for the basics and anything like that? You're already at like $400 to $500 just for the basics, and what I need is more than that. I need everything that I need to get my health together, my mental health together, my physical health together. But for me to be able to do that, I would have to pay like ungodly numbers a month just to be able to even have that. And then I know some of y'all like, well, what about your job? Does it have insurance? Yeah, it has insurance. Unfortunately, right now I'm not eligible for it, and I don't know why yet. I already asked my main manager to figure that out for me, because I've been there since either June or July of last year, so I don't think it's because I've not been there long enough. So that can't be the reason why. I've had some say, well, maybe it's because you're not doing enough hours. Or maybe it's because you had to have a steady amount of this many hours for this many months in order to be eligible. I've had so many people sit there and tell me so many different reasons, but I just don't know what the actual reason is currently right now. I was trying to figure out what popped up on my screen. Something popped up on my screen for some reason. So I don't understand what it means, but okay. Unfortunately, if it is a case of hours, I unfortunately do not have a full-time position, because the only full-time positions are manager positions, and unfortunately I'm just a regular employee, so I don't know what else to do. I'm trying my best to do what I have to sit there and get myself together, to be able to sit there and maybe possibly one day get a place of my own, have a car of my own, have a life. And I said life, not wife. I know some people are like, oh, well, there's plenty of women out there. I'm not into women. At least not in that way. All I do 365 days of the year is either go to work or I'm here at the house. I don't have a lot of friends, and the ones I do have are constantly busy. I just don't know what to do anymore. And I'm not on here doing this video for like sympathy or anything like that. I felt like I needed to do a video or something, just be able to, I I'm hoping to eventually be able to get there with subscribers and everything. I would love to have more subscribers, but people tell me it takes time. It takes a lot, and I see a lot of people out there not doing really a lot with the videos, doing simple videos, like basically like making weird videos where it's just like showing like gameplay and them saying, oh, if you use this sound, blah blah blah, then you can get this many subscribers and stuff like that. And these people are getting like thousands of views, hundreds of thousands of views, and getting so many subscribers, thinking that, well, maybe if I use it, then I will get it. I've tried them. I tried those type of videos by using their sounds, and it doesn't work. I've seen people just do like a random 5-second video and they're good and everything, and I'm just like, how come these people are doing these type of videos and getting all these views, all these likes, all these subscribers, and I'm doing videos that are like mainstream or trying to like put out variety out there, and I'm just getting nothing really. I'm not going up in subscribers. I barely get any views. There's some videos where, yeah, I'm getting views and everything, a couple hundred views here and there. There was a couple videos on my channel that got thousands of views. I think one of them has like close to 2,000 right now, and it's just like, why? Is it just that simple? Just doing something so random and everything, using a random sound, or doing something that's just like, why would you post this? And I can get views, get subscribers. I don't understand. And I know that some people will probably be like, well, why don't you collab with some famous people and everything? That is like talking to a brick wall, basically. People that are like real big content creators, they have their own videos to make, and like very rarely do they ever actually collab with someone like me. And I would love to be able to collab with some of them. I would love to collab with Mr. Beast, the Stokes twins, Elton Castier, and all of them, Corey, Shears, Sam and Colby, Call Me Chris, uh, Selena Boo, a lot of a lot of people I would love to collab with, a lot of big content creators I would love to collab with, but I don't see that ever happening. I don't have like the money to bring them here to me, or the money to sit there and go to them. I just I just really thought I would be somewhere else in my life at this point. But that's not gonna happen, and I feel like it's not gonna get there at all. I try to stay positive, but Why? Why stay positive when everything is just crashing down? Everything just becoming so hard. Everything's just basically being ripped out from underneath you. Really, honestly, just don't know. Like I said earlier, I wanted to do a video, but I didn't know what I was going to do. I didn't know. I've had my therapist tell me, well, do some mental health videos. Do some of this, do some of that. And I'm just like, I can barely talk to you about my mental health. How am I going to talk to other people about it? Random strangers that I don't even know. I mean, yeah, I probably be able to sit there and put something out there, and my video might be able to help someone that can relate to it, but I just I just don't think that it would get me where I want it to be. I want to be able to be where I need to be in life. I'm 29 years old. I'll be 30 next year, and it's just like, I really honestly thought I would be in a better place at this point. But life doesn't go the way you want it to. Sometimes it just says no when you want it to say yes. My throat was a little dry. We're already almost at 23 minutes for this video. Look at me just randomly talking, and we're like literally at 23 minutes. I want more in life than what I got now. I want to be able to have a life and everything, to be able to do things, to be able to go out and have fun, but life has other plans. It just seems like those plans are not good plans, but it is what it is. I gotta do what I gotta do. I guess that's it for now. I don't know what I'm gonna do next. I'm trying to buy more stuff for my guy and everything, but I would have to figure out what I'm gonna do and everything. I have still yet to get my state tax, and everything was supposed to be, it said 10 to 14 days, and it's day 14 since it was approved. But also, I was told that it being close to a holiday, that it might be delayed. And then my federal tax has not been approved yet, and that was said to that it might take 21 days or longer. for it to be approved. And I'm getting a really decent amount for my taxes this year. I wasn't able to file last year because I wasn't working. I was trying to get my health together, and it started to get my health together. But then, after I was cleared to be able to go back to work, I put in so many applications out there, but only for like places that are nearby to me that I can just easily just walk to. Because I have no car, I don't have the money to sit there and pay for an Uber every single time I need to get to work or get back home. I put in like over 100 applications. Most of them were for the same job, for the same place, but none of them would hire me. Most of them didn't even give me an interview. It just it's hard. It's hard to sit there and be able to be happy or be able to sit there and think positive when everything is just crashing down on you. Alright, I guess that's truly it for now. Peace.